Young, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. Conley the pass to Towns, and they pick up two.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
Paul against Conley. Paul goes in on the wing. Booker. Suns moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Paul. No good. And Minnesota will come the other way. Well, Frank, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
Booker against Edwards. And the rejection by Ayton.
So he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Paul dishes to Booker. Fires from deep. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the N1 opportunity.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Paul kicks to KD. Booker outside. Back to KD. 6 to shoot. The putback. It's Durant on the wing. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Conley scanning the floor. No good on the triple. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. It's a 3-point game. Misses the layup. Outside Conley. And the call. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
Can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense.
The ruling on the floor stands.
Times, you know, Greg, to make the right call.
Does not count.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Count the basket.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
against Paul. Conley kicks to Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal to the back.
Durant sets a screen for Booker. Back to KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Athleticism and soft hands, just a couple reasons why Durant is so lethal rolling off the screen.
Paul against Conley. And the pass to Towns. Edwards dishes to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
KD a screen on Edwards. Booker the pass to Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Towns for 3. And Gobert throws it down.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Suns trail by 5. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Paul kicks to Booker. Launches a 3. Drains the three-pointer.
This is the type of play where Devin Booker is going to gain a lot of confidence and might start getting aggressive.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those ones.
And Conley drops them both. Suns have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Booker is screen on Conley. Kicks it out to Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Somebody's going to set him up, and Devin Booker's going to knock him down. Drives in that catch and shoot.
Got it off in time. Oh, to beat the clock. What a play! It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3. So that's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. Timeout called, the Suns.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Outside Conley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Ayton finds Paul. KD on the wing. Defended by Towns. 4 on the clock. The baseline J off the mark.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Inside. And the dunk by Towns.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Tosses it to Okogie. Back to Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Takes it inside. Gobert pulls it in.
And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the D credit, did just enough to force him to clank out.
Here's Okogie. McDaniels defending. Pass to Okogie. Back to Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Paul's got 6 points.
Well, he's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Here's Paul. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 8. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
The Suns shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Ball against Conley. Paul kicks to Ayton. Booker outside. And the dunk by Booker.
Tough to guard Devin Booker on a quick pick and roll. With his size and speed, he can be very dangerous in these sets.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on the ball.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Paul passes to Booker. Paul left side. Kicks it out to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Edwards dishes to McDaniels. Pass to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. The feed to Towns. And no good that time. Some solid defense from Ayton. Booker with it. Now guarded by Towns. Conley against Paul. Booker with no one around. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got the lead up to 2 now for the Suns. Conley kicks to Edwards. Outside, Towns. And Towns throws it down.
The long arms, the positioning. Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
It's Durant on the wing. And then Durant with the jam.
That's impressive. Kevin Durant just getting up and throwing it down.
Here's Towns, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Thanks for the great interview, Dave.
28, the Timberwolves, 26. And put your hands together and check out for the Jabberwocky.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Taurean Prince is out there with Anderson.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Shamet with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Here's Landale. Shamet the pass to Ross. And there's the pass to Landale. Top of the key jumper, no good. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Alexander Walker.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Shamet kicks to Ross. And Ross with the slam.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And Minnesota has possession. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Now here's Reed. Guarded close. Drops in the layup for 2.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Pass to Ross. That one misses. And Minnesota now the other way. Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Brent. It can be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time in Chris Paul. With these guys scoring in a variety of ways, really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader.
Warren against Prince. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. And there it is for him.
I always feel like he's around the rim and sniffing out more points. T.J. Warren feeling very much at ease with that quality of a shot.
Pass to Alexander Walker. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And here is Shamet. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Ross finds Shamet.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
A rebound by the Timberwolves. Reed with it. And Anderson has it in the corner. Pass to Noel. Back to Anderson. And Anderson slams it in.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Here's Shamet. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
1:11 left here in the third quarter. Here's Landale. Now, here's Shamet. To the paint. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. For the lead, it's good from long range. Alexander Walker's got 5 points now this quarter.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on it.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Now the pass to Okogie. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Edwards. Outside Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Devin Booker.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team. Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Paul kicks to Booker. Another three for Phoenix.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And they get it back. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Suns.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there at Durant, and it's Okogie in at the three, the small forward. Who's out there for Phoenix. Towns sets the pick for Conley. A kick out to Towns. McDaniels in the post. Rebound by Okogie. Phoenix leading by 5. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down. The game is fully in their control.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Booker with it. Now guarded by Towns. There's the triple. And there's Booker on the assist by Durant. Booker's got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns. Outside Conley. Towns for 3. No good that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. There's Okogie. He kicks it to Booker. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Timberwolves ball.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Trailing here by 8. Conley the pass to Towns. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Phoenix leading by 7. Al Paul. Blocked by Conley, and he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Timberwolves trail by 7. Over in the corner, McDaniels. And they go to the intentional foul.
Kevin Durant. 4th personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
You can stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure 2 there.
Ball against Conley. Kicks it out to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Well, I like when Devin Booker's decisive about forcing the action. It's clear the defense is respecting his ability to score the ball.
In a moment here, take a look at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
But we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points. Now, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Stolen by Conley. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
And here is Paul. There's the dish to KD. And finished up by KD.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The leads are only going up if they keep feeding him.
McDaniels kicks to Towns. Gobert, the pass to Conley. Good on the triple.
And there is just no fear in Mike Conley. He has not met a big shot he was afraid to take.
Conley against Paul. Outside Durant. Top of the key, Booker. Just 5 to shoot. And then Durant with the jam.
You're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Here's Okogie, defended by Towns. Ayton a screen on Edwards. Oh, Ayton in position. It's stolen by Gobert.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
There's the lob to the hoop, and Ayton throws it down.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
To the best kid.
Welcome to 2K Sports, and we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
So here's the Clippers starting group. Leonard and Batum, the duo at forward. Russell Westbrook out there with Paul George. And it's Zubats in at the 5, down low.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing, excellent.
Here's Westbrook, and Westbrook slams it home.
Unbelievable explosion. Shows a great burst to the rim and extends over the taller defender.
Westbrook against Paul. Durant, pass to Booker. And a miss there on the triple. Westbrook outside. Pass to George. Fader on the way. Leonard outside. Back to George. To the paint. Just 5 to shoot. Zubac's shot is off.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
For 3, Booker. And it's Booker again missing.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will in the shot.
Shooting for the Clippers, Russell Westbrook.
Perhaps the thing I will remember most when Russell Westbrook decides his career is done is how he brought competitive fire and spirit every single night, guys.
Now here's Paul. Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Westbrook against Paul. For 3, George sends it home from three-point land.
Well, the footwork to get into the catch-and-shoot game, the mechanics of Paul George are special.
Up top, Durant, guarded by Batum. Back to Durant. Pass to Okogie. Right side, Paul. The Suns need to get off a shot over Westbrook, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Clippers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Zubac, screen. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Back to Leonard. Batum sets a screen. Leonard with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. In transition, here come the Suns. Here's Okogie. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul. So 2021 saw the addition of yet another honor to the resume of the great Kevin Durant, a selection to the NBA's 75th anniversary team. I don't think he needed cementing of his legacy, but it's just one more feather in his cap.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Durant. Lets it go from deep. Here's Ayton. No good on the shot. And Los Angeles the other way now. 1:36 left to play in the first. Durant against Batum. Kicks it to George. Right wing. Westbrook, pass to George. Baseline jumper, and he hits the jumper.
Paul George.
George has got 5 points. Even with all those accomplishments, Durant is just as hungry as ever, Doris.
Now, B.A., to me, he's always just in a competition against himself. He simply wants to play the best basketball night after night. Here's a guy who takes tremendous pride in being complete and perfecting his craft.
Here's Durant, and it's slammed in by Durant.
Yeah, Kevin Durant's got the jumper. He shows you right there. I'm to rock the rim. Leave no doubt, KD.
Leonard outside. Pass to Zubats. Kicks it out to Westbrook. The Suns clear it.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Durant, great positioning on the putback.
That's Kevin Durant, his height, his reach, and his activity on the offensive window. That's easy money for him.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Kicks it to George. Back to Westbrook. Here's Batum. Nice D from Durant.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Clippers on top.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
So here are the five for the Clippers to start the second. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. It's Batum at the power forward with Zubats at center. And it's Westbrook in at the point.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has improved his passing ability on time and on target. Yes, sir.
Outside Paul. Pass to Durant. The three. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. The Clippers in the lead. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, length and will and skill. Paul George getting to work on the offensive window.
Ball against Westbrook. Durant has the open look. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Durant's got 8.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Westbrook against Paul. Back to George. There's the three. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Because of the diverse offensive arsenal of Paul George, these kinds of nights are easy for him. It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Pass to Leonard. George outside. Kicks it out to Westbrook. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Kept alive. Taken away. Durant with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Pass to Okogie. Back to Paul. Outside for Booker. They swipe it. For three, Westbrook. It's George on the wing. Booker defending. Now Batum. From deep three-point range. Oh, they get a hand on it. Second chance shot. No luck on that one. The Suns go the other way with it. Right side Durant launches the three.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Rebound by the Clippers. Zubats has got 5 rebounds in the game. Ayton passes to Booker. Down low. Outside Paul. Now here's Booker. Jacks up a three. And again, it's the Suns missing.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Inside, Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, Josh Okogie sees somebody working in space and puts the ball on time and on target.
Here's George. Pass to Batum. Westbrook against Durant. Leonard outside. Back to Westbrook. A shot to stop the drought. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, this is Russell Westbrook's comfort zone, right? Good size at the guard position, excellent vertical. It's easy for him in there.
Ball finds Durant. Knocks down the long J. Durant's got 15.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Batum's shot is off.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Durant, pass to Paul. Here's Okogie. Back to Paul. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Westbrook outside. And now the Suns fast break. Booker fires from way outside. And it's all tied up.
Well, part of that is recognizing the spacing. And Booker's so good at finishing on the break.
And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied.
Your Suns, 22. The Clippers, 22.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
T.J. Warren out there with Darius Baisley. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then there's Campaign. And it's Landale in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
How about the strength and explosive nature of Norman Powell? This guy excels at absorbing contact. Well, when you consider if you're trying to guard Norman Powell, the first thing you have to worry about that quick first step. And he uses that first step with a combination of aggression and acceleration. And boy, he can get by you in a hurry.
Kicks it out to Warren. Three-pointer. Nails it from 3.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Pulls it. Here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And you talk about Powell's athleticism. Doris, he is fearless on his drives to the bucket.
I don't want to meet him at the cup, BA, because he could put you on a poster fast. And on the other end of the floor, he's got the wingspan and athleticism to make any assignment something he is capable of handling.
First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half.
Well, getting in the lane and making your presence known is a crucial part of the defense for these guys.
Outside Covington. Pass to Plumlee. Picked it. Warren with the ball. Checked by Gordon. Here's Landale. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
Here's Mann, defended by Payne. Outside Covington. Unloads. Here's Plumlee. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It goes on Terrence Ross.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
The free throw is off from Plumlee.
What you love about Mason Plumlee is there's a level of professionalism in terms of his effort and energy. He brings it every single night.
And the jam by Covington.
Well, you have to love an authoritative finish, and Mr. Covington leaves no doubt.
Outside Payne. Pass to Warren. Back to Payne. Here's Baisley, covered by Covington. Here's Landale. Covington grabs the board. And you know, Doris, in addition to the effort Plumlee puts out there, he's a dependable scorer in tight.
B.A., he's going to get the vast majority of his scoring opportunities in the painted area. He can finish with either hand, and what is so underrated about his game, his ability to find people, to pass the basketball in tight spaces.
Here's Payne. Gordon with a steal. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Plumlee. Out to Powell. Fires the three. Connects from downtown. And now a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
Norman Powell with the rise and fire from three-point territory. Pretty delivery.
Pass to Baisley. Back to Payne. Outside Ross. 5 to shoot. Here's Baisley. Can they get it? Powell pulls it in.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Covington inside. Defended by Payne. They get it back.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Here's Baisley. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This is something Baisley must hone. When he's scoring inside at a good percentage, what a bonus.
Here's Mann, defended by Payne. Offensive rebound, Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Payne, the pass to Warren. Payne with it for three. The rebound by Mann. Powell, left side. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we've reached the end of the third.
And please give a big round of applause.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. So, on the floor for the Clippers. Leonard and Batum, the duo at forward. Paul George out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Zubats in at the center position. And Booker with the jam.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
Westbrook against Paul. Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. Pass to Zubats. Stolen by Ayton. In transition, here come the Suns. And he's going for the oop here. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. George outside. To the paint. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob.
As good a scorer as he is, we know that Paul George is not a ball stopper. Excellent decision right there.
Okogie on the wing. Paul against Westbrook. Outside Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Releases. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Paul against Westbrook. Pass to Leonard. From deep. No good. And Phoenix will come the other way. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Throws it up high. Oh, George with a steal. All alone on the break. Leonard passes to Westbrook. Now here's Zubats. Shoots over Paul. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Chris Paul. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Back to Paul. Pass to Aiden. Outside Booker. The 3 ball with the tip. The Clippers in the lead. Westbrook with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Kicks it to George. Here's Westbrook. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Outside Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Aiden with a screen. Pass to Okogie. Durant with it. And here's Aiden. Kubac with the steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. George finds Leonard. And Durant with the block.
Wow, twice on the pipes of Kevin Durant. That's the length coming into play right there.
Here's Leonard. Batum outside. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. And it's slammed in by Kubac.
Well, primarily known as a scorer, Kawhi Leonard using his playmaking skills to set up his teammates there.
Paul with it. Outside Durant. Back to Aiden. Oh, and the jam by Aiden.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
55 seconds left in the 4th. And George launches it from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Durant for 3. He connects. And now they trail by just 4.
Big moments. This is who Kevin Durant is. He delivers when the game is in the balance.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's George on the wing. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
16 seconds left to play in the 4th. George against Booker. Out to Leonard. Picked it out of midair.
That was just incredible instincts defensively. He saw the ball coming back out and made the play.
And this is what makes KD special, the willingness to absorb the responsibility of the big-time shot.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
2 shots.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. Stands up and delivers.
Get on your feet and get loud, fans.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. So a close game sees the Clippers taking. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
To the best kid in the hall.
What a worker Kawhi is. Terrific player. And a great story, David. Thanks.
Here we go.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. Now here's Conley. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate. And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA team to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Now Paul George missing from long range. Here's Towns. Batum grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Leonard the pass to Batum. Outside Westbrook. Zubac trying to break loose. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Now here's Edwards. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Towns finds Conley. Towns in the corner. And the dunk by Towns.
Boy, that sharp awareness of Towns. Clock running out. He just beats it.
Now the Clippers with it. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's George. Minnesota with the rebound. Now here's Conley. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
It's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now here's Edwards. Outside, Towns. Back to Edwards. Conley, the pass to Towns. Gobert down low. Defended by Batum. Kept alive. Towns gets to Conley, and now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Now here's Towns.
Love the fact that Paul George expends great energy at both ends of the floor. He's a rangy defender who's extremely disruptive.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit to battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive world.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
Clippers with the ball. Following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Edwards, that's good.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Westbrook against Conley. Outside Leonard. Back to Westbrook. The pass to Zubac. Clippers moving the ball around. George passes to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
You know, after
averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
Edwards against Leonard. McDaniels dishes to Towns. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
46 seconds left in the first quarter. Conley, the pass to Towns. Batum gets a hand on it.
A capable defensive player. That wingspan of Batum, really an asset in blocking shots.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Yeah, and Conley just makes the game fun. They're able to shoot, but focused on also facilitating for teammates.
Westbrook outside for Batum. Over in the corner, Zubats. Here's Westbrook. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going
The previous play is under
to get the basket off in time.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean,
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Minnesota on top. They're up. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
they've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
So for the Clippers right now, and small and power forwards, Leonard and Batum. Russell Westbrook out there with Paul George. And it's Zubats in at the center, locking down the middle. Westbrook against Conley. Plays it up and banks it in. Conley's got his first bucket in this one. Mark, just a few years ago, we saw a lot of teams toying with small ball lineups. But I think you'd agree, unquestionably, big men are back.
You know, Kevin, I would agree, because simply when you look at it, there are a lot of really high-quality big guys that can do it inside and out. And so going small is a less frequent approach at this point, and it's one that poses a lot of challenges in my mind.
Edwards with the screen for Conley. Outside, Edwards. From outside, off the mark. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Over in the corner, Batum. And again, the Clippers turn it over. And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, Conley surveying the D. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Nicholas Batum.
And he's got the smarts to take advantage of the shaky defense. Conley's been around the block a few times.
And Conley drops them both. The Clippers trail. And here's Westbrook. 6 points for him. Kicks it out to Leonard. Back to Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. Over in the corner, Zubats. And Leonard puts it up from deep 3 and finished off by Westbrook.
Well, you look at Westbrook's profile, and he has averaged double-digit rebounds in multiple years. Nothing new about that.
Conley dishes to Towns.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
As one of the biggest stars in the NBA, Russell Westbrook, Clark, puts a lot of energy into his charity work.
Yeah, he really does, and I don't know how many people really recognize that, but I know he's appreciated for it. He started the Why Not Foundation to help underserved communities, and they're doing some great work. Russ said, why not? Has always been his attitude whenever he's pursuing a tough...
Oh, man!
And you know what? For me, these dunks show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
Conley finds Towns. And that one drops. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Excellent job by Towns to stick with it. Didn't let the defender get to him there.
Outside, George. Pass to Zubac. The kick out to Westbrook. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And finished off by Leonard.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
Now Conley. Outside, Towns. The Clippers grab the miss. Batum's got 4 rebounds in this game. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, you watch Westbrook play, and he seems like he's relentlessly hungry and borderline angry. He never settles, always in full attack mode.
Edwards can't hit.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profiling, trying to look good. That's a bad decision, and
what a finish!
Good. Slam dunk city, Paul George, with the big-time throwdown there.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Deflects the pass. Passes to Towns. The shot. And Towns throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Westbrook finds George. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Towns. Great D that time from Batum. And that'll do it for the first half. Thank you, David. And
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 23. The Clippers, 25.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
They've got Reed. Anderson is out there with Prince. And it's Noel in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Second chance effort. Now the feed to Anderson. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here he goes. And finished off by Anderson.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Highland. Stolen away. The pass to Noel. Nice ball movement by Minnesota.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting box.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
All right, everybody, time to get on your feet and make some noise.
Clippers trail by 4.
Are your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers?
90 seconds now into the second half.
For your Timberwolves dancers.
Covington finds Plumlee. Here's Highland. Back to Plumlee. Here's Highland. Guarded by Reed. Clock at 4. Here's Gordon. Here's Plumlee. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Plumlee's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Noel. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Prince, the pass to Alexander Walker. Anderson, the screen. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And finish off by Anderson.
And that is a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game.
Ooh, I don't think he planned it too far in advance. That was one of those things, Greg, that just happens.
You know, you don't mind a guy like him attempting something like that in a close ball game. That was a haymaker there.
Prince, the pass to Anderson, and finished off by Anderson.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Dishes it to Plumlee, and stolen by Prince. There's 1:54 left in the third. Clippers trail by 3. Powell kicks to Plumlee. Pass to Highland. Back to Plumlee. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
For Minnesota, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Timberwolves leading by 4. Outside Conley. Down low. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Conley. Towns has got 8 points.
In the paint, Towns is just a nightmare for defenders. His size is a huge advantage.
Outside for George. Lets it go from deep. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Outside Edwards. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Here's George. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
Taking 2 shots.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's
The previous play is under
in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
For your first Avenue Breakers.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Westbrook against Conley. Nobody near Leonard. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Conley for three. It's hauled in by Zubac. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Timberwolves ahead, up 3. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
We've reached the fourth quarter. What has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. 4 on the shot clock. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
And it's Towns missing. Clippers trail by 5. Westbrook against Conley. Kicks it out to Leonard. Takes a 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And it's Towns penetrating. Here's Edwards. Passes it to Towns. Moves back up. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Boy, defense non-existent there. But they catch a break as he whiffs it.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Outside for George. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, good stick-to-itiveness there from George. Sticks with the shot despite the foul that he gets while in the air.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Conley dishes to Towns. Batum grabs the miss. Batum's got his 5th rebound in this one. And George, here we go.
Boy, George can really change pace quickly. He's excellent at drawing physical contact.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch pails with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
Conley against Westbrook. Towns, high post. Great D that time from Batum.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots. Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Stolen by George. And now the Clippers on the break. Batum's running. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Batum not known for his outside shot, but I'd love to see him knock this shot down on a more consistent basis.
Conley kicks to Towns. To end the run. And that one is off. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. And here's Leonard from 3. It's hauled in by Edwards. Minnesota shooting 49% on the game. I'll take that. Towns with it. George picks him up. Westbrook with the steal. And now the fast break. George with the ball.
Big shot, Nick. He lives for these moments.
Minnesota with the ball. 4-point game. Finally, the pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
George looking over the floor. And he's good on the 3-ball. George has got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers.
And George just has an uncanny knack for providing these kinds of baskets. And he makes it look so easy.
Towns gets to Conley. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Leonard. 1:10 left in the 4th quarter. Here's George. Just 5 on the clock. Again, Los Angeles.
You know, when you're open on Westbrook's team, he makes sure to find you. He's a selfless distributor.
The pass to Towns. Here's McDaniels. No good from outside. Here's the Clippers. They're on a 14-2 run here. Leonard finds Batum. Towns against Leonard. Back to Batum. Leonard, the pass to Batum. From past the arc. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Batum.
3 points.
And now it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. They grab their own miss. Outside, Towns. From deep. Westbrook pulls it in. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
To the best in the world.
squads, two of the better assist teams in the NBA.
This is how basketball was intended to be played. A team offense, making the extra pass, moving the ball. This is the type of basketball that basketball people love to watch.
Yeah, it's a beautiful brand of ball for sure. Just a joy to watch. Here are the five for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Paul. Booker on the take, and Booker with the jam.
I like how sudden Booker can be on the drive, charging into a gap before the defense sees it's there.
Durant against Conley. Towns passes to Conley. Back to Towns. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. Clock at 6. To the middle. Oh, deflected. Here's Conley. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Gobert. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Outside for Booker. On the wing, Durant. Pass to Ayton. Out left to the wing. It's tipped. Paul with a steal. To the inside. Here's Booker. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
What you have to admire about Devin Booker is how much he scores the rock, as well as all the different ways he's able to finish.
And Booker is a guy you can lean on to help shoulder the offensive load, Richard.
Yeah, he's comfortable taking a lot of shots for his team. He's a volume shooter for a reason, because he understands how to score at an efficient clip, too.
Now here's Durant. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Booker against Gobert. And Booker throws it down.
This is what makes Booker such a dangerous scorer. He has the ability to convert through physical defense.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Now here's Conley. To the left side wing. Shot to stop the run, and it's powered home by Towns.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Ooh, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
Pass to Okogie. The kick to Durant. Here's Booker from downtown. Here's Okogie. Ball finds Durant. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Now here's Conley. Now here's Edwards. Shoots over Booker, and Ayton pulls it down. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Here's Towns. Outside McDaniels. Edwards against Booker. Conley gets it to go. The assist by Edwards.
Now this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Outside for Booker. Back to Paul. Pass to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Pure from three-point range. Booker's got 11.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Here's Booker following the score by Minnesota. Pass to Okogie. The kick out to Paul. Not going to go that time. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Booker against Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Now here's Paul. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Towns for three. Rebounded by Chris Paul. Outside for Booker. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Phoenix Suns. 11 points in the... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix. The Suns leading.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Outside McDaniels. Towns down low, guarded by Durant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Kevin Durant. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
The kick out to Paul. And the Suns get another 3.
We can't let Paul get room to shoot from downtown. That's a recipe for disaster.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Paul with a steal.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
Pass to Okogie. Outside Paul. And there's the drive. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Both teams are all... always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Pass to Okogie. Clock at 4. Durant inside. Working on McDaniels. Back to Okogie. Now Paul. Second chance effort. And it's good on the lay-in. Paul's got 5.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
Pass to Towns. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. And it's Paul off the drive. For 3, Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. 14 points for him.
And these are the type of shots that are just so easy for Booker. These short corner triples, these right here, best shot in basketball.
The open shot by Edwards. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
2 minutes remaining in that.
Here's Okogie. McDaniels covering. Durant, the pass to Ayton. Right side Paul. Here's Okogie. Outside Booker. From the arc. They grab their own miss.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Conley against Paul. Towns passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Conley against Paul. Left side Booker. Outside Durant. Pass to Okogie from outside the arc. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. McDaniels can't hit. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. It's Ayton with the drive. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Ayton hits them both. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Paul with it. Towns covering. Back to Paul. Here's Okogie, defended by Gobert. Paul passes to Ayton, and stolen by Gobert. Outside Edwards. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Booker. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Phoenix, leading by 17 at the end of the period. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be right back.
For the Jabberwockies.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, they've got Landry Shamet, T.J. Warren out there with Darius Baisley. Then it's Terrence Ross, and it's Landale in at the center position. Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. The drive by Ross, and he banks in the layup. And the Suns lead by 19.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Prince with the bucket.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Shamet. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Naz Reid. One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a lift for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists.
Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Ross. Here's Prince. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Here's Shamet. Warren up top. Lots of room. Good as the jump shot falls.
Such a confident scorer. We've seen Warren go off for 50+ in a game.
Here's Alexander Walker. No good that time. The Suns have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Warren. Outside Ross. It's Shamet on the wing. They get the rebound.
Rebounding oftentimes comes down to effort. How about Warren refusing to be outworked?
Minnesota has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Reed, a screen on Ross. Inside. And he lobs it up top. Baisley misses.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Outside Ross. No good on the 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Noel. Takes the 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Warren. No good there. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Here's Shamet. Boom! He jams it straight down.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Down low. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
He finds the shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Pass to Warren. Back to Shamet. Here's Baisley. Here's Shamet. Reed with the rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
Here's Shamet. Pass to Baisley. It's Ross on the wing. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Prince. Off target from three-point range. Well, Phoenix is shooting just 36% in the third. To the paint. Ross. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Ross has got his second basket.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Anderson for 3. It's hauled in by Landale. The Suns have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Baisley goes in. And a two-handed jam.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Here's Alexander Walker. Buries it from 3. Alexander Walker's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Shamet. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Down by 15. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And stolen by Edwards. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. The kick out to Conley from deep. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in the game. Phoenix is shooting it at 52%. Booker against Edwards. Outside Booker. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get off a shot. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside Conley. Pass to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Booker defending. And it's in there. Well, Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
Here's Paul. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
For Minnesota, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Towns. Let's go with a 3. It's not going to go for him. And Phoenix will come the other way. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Ayton passes to Booker. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. And the Suns lead by 18.
He has no deficiencies. He has no flaws in his offensive game. Booker, he's capable of dropping 30 on any given night against any given player.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Here's Edwards. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Okogie. Outside Paul. Outside for Booker. Five on the clock. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Durant with the big finish.
Beautiful timing from KD. He just knows when to get up there for the alley-oop.
Towns a screen on Paul. Conley passes to Towns. Will it go? Back to Conley. Towns with the ball. Fires from deep. Okogie pulls down the board. Okogie's got 4 rebounds now. The baseline Jay. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Ayton.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
Well, the Timberwolves shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Okay, knockout.
Wow. Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Suns.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Devin Booker.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
And here's Paul. From behind the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Edwards can't hit.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Pass to Durant. Back to Paul. Okogie on the wing. Here's the 3. Edwards pulls it in. Conley with the ball. It's Edwards on the wing. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Now Paul. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive. Statement.
To the best in the world.
have two defensive first teams tonight, Steve. Both of these squads fully engaged on the defensive end.
It will be a low-scoring outing tonight, but they all said in all sports and in basketball it works. Defense wins championships.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. Outside for Batum. Back to Westbrook. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Leonard, that's for 2. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
The offensive versatility of Kawhi, able to rise up and hit the jumper there with confidence.
Outside for Durant. Back to Paul. It's up a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Westbrook. Here's Leonard outside for George. At the top of the key, Batum. Back to George. Clock at 6. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Nice recognition from Paul George there. Understanding the shot clock situation and cashing in.
Outside Durant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on George. The Suns shooting their first free throws of this one.
You have to admire Kevin Durant's resilience. Few stars could bounce back from a serious injury like he did and return looking the same.
Now here's Westbrook. This is it to Leonard. Fires, high post. Not enough on that one as it misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Zubac the pass to Westbrook. To the inside, George. And George with the stuff.
There's a reason Russell Westbrook ranks among the greatest ever in terms of assists. He excels at getting the ball to his open teammates.
Now here's Paul. Over to the left wing. For 3, Okogie. Suns keep it alive. Durant finds Ayton. Comes up empty down low.
That was excellent test, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Now, here is George. Knocked loose. 1:56 left here in the opening quarter. Paul looking around. Outside for KD. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Durant's got 5 now.
It is unreal how consistent Kevin Durant is from range. He'll go to the arc any chance he gets.
Now, here's Westbrook. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside, George. He dishes it to Leonard. 5 to shoot. Offline with his 3. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Here's Ayton. Here's Okogie, defended by Batum. And it's Durant missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Lob pass to George. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And then Durant with the jam.
The 7-footer Durant is a threat to Duncan. Can't let him get inside.
Westbrook kicks to George. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Ball outside. KD against Batum. Kicks it out to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. For the three. It's rebounded by Leonard. George up top. And Leonard has it in the corner. Here's Batum. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Suns up. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
They just look hungrier out there. They don't mind taking the pounding.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the three. Durant with it. George picks him up. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. Okogie for three. It's hauled in by George. And here's Los Angeles. And here's Leonard from three. And it's KD with the rebound. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Batum with the three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Durant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Driving to the basket. And the basket by Okogie.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Los Angeles with another miss. The Suns have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
It's a hand on it. It's good on the putback. Now it's a 5-point Suns lead.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now here's Westbrook. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And a deep three from George. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Okogie. There's the three. The shot, no good. The Clippers go the other way with it. Westbrook passes to George. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
What a silky move by Paul George. He really had the ball on a string.
And the pass to Okogie. Leonard with the steal. Westbrook against Paul. Westbrook can't get it to go. The Suns have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. The Suns shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. That free throw good from Durant.
Two minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play here in the half. On the wing, Booker shoots the three. The offensive rebound. Ayton dishes to Durant. And here's Booker from the arc. Westbrook pulls it in.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
Leonard with no one around. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
For a guy who hit only 25% of his threes in college, Kawhi has become one of the NBA's best at the wing position.
Now here's Durant. 9 points in the game so far.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's Westbrook. They trail by 1. A nice shot by George.
That last three must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Pass to Durant. Here's Okogie. The 3. Ayton kicks to Paul. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Booker. Here's Ayton. Batum against KD. Oh, Ayton in position. Outside, George. Leonard on the wing. From the arc. Rebound by the Suns. Outside Durant. And Booker kicks to Durant. It's deflected. Stolen by George. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks.
21. The Suns. 19.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Powell. Plumlee out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Gordon, and it's man in at the point. Now here's Ross. Warren on the wing. Pass to Baisley. And here is Ross. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Warren.
Nice defense by Robert Covington. He has the classic 3-and-D skill set.
And guys, talk about the production that Covington brings to the table.
Yeah, he's been with quite a few teams, but he's been a starter most of his career. His presence on the defensive end, getting to the rim and scoring it, has been a treat.
And it's Shamet missing. Clippers leading by 5. Pass to man. From deep three-point range, Landale grabs the miss. And it's Warren with the ball for Phoenix. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Landale pass to Warren. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Shamet. No good off the back of the rim. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. From deep. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Drives to the hoop. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
The Suns shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Here's Man. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Six to shoot. Kicks it out to Covington, and they'll turn it over. Did not get off the shot. 24-second violation.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Highland's checked in. Here's Shamet. dishes to Warren. 3-on-3. Oh, Covington in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Using that athleticism to convert the alley-oop. Covington is simply a difference maker out there.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Ross passes to Baisley. Back to Ross. Fires the three. A three-pointer is right on target. Ross has got himself on the board with 3 there.
When he gets a good look at the basket, Ross has no problem drilling a 3.
Here's Highland.
2 minutes
covered by Shannon. Kicks it out to Gordon. Ross with the steal. Outside Warren. Shamet on the wing. The pass to Ross for the lead. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Oh, heads up play by Warren. Spotting and wide open shooter and delivering a dime.
Pass to Powell. The dish to Plumlee. Back to Powell. Passes to Highland. Kicks it out to Covington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's tipped. Powell for 3. That shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
On the wing, Gordon. He's guarded by Ross. Count it. Gordon's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
Beautiful dime from Covington. He doesn't hesitate to share the ball.
Shamet, the pass to Warren. Now, here's Shamet. Defense is right there. Baisley, good.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's Highland. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Warren kicks to Ross. Pass to Shamet. A three-pointer off the mark. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Suns. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. We're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Right side, Batum. Outside, Westbrook. Outside for Batum. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Batum's got his first 3 points of the game.
Great off-ball positioning by Batum, making himself a scoring option.
Paul against Westbrook. Paul dishes to KD. Right wing, Paul George with the steal. Paul with the steal. Now the pass to Okogie. This one for 3, and it's Kevin Durant with the 3.
Three-pointer.
KD's got 5 points now this quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Now Westbrook. Paul George missing from long range. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Here is Zubac. Back to Westbrook. On deep. Offensive rebound.
Uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Booker against George. Fires the 3. They get it back. Ayton. Pass to Okogie. Kicks it out to Booker. The Suns need to get a shot off. Second chance effort. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Westbrook. Outside for Batum. From deep, George. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He is 7 for 9.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Now Paul. Ayton, the pass to Paul.
2 minutes.
Booker outside. 6 to shoot. The shot will not fall. Excellent D there from George. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Back to Leonard. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. Shoots from 12. And the dunk by Zubac.
Nice pass by Kawhi Leonard. You can tell he's been working on his playmaking.
Ball outside. Passes it to KD. Back to Paul. Booker outside. Off the run and finished up by KD.
And that's what he does. KD, a crunch time assassin.
And here's Westbrook. Outside Leonard. Here's the 3. Knocks down the 3.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
All up top. He's covered by Westbrook. Pass to Okogie. A 3. Count. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth action we're witnessing here right now. I mean, the crowd's going crazy. One moment for one three-pointer, then they come right back and boom, another one. Boy, this is starting to get real.
Suns on offense. Booker with no one around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And in that situation, everybody knows the ball's going to be in Booker's hands, and he comes up big.
3 seconds separate the shot clock in game. And a deep 3 from George. Buries the triple.
No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
There's the pass to Okogie. KD looking around. Shot on the wing. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it for...
To the best kid in the house.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. Here's Conley. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard. Now here's McDaniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Zubats.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Batum outside. Kicks it to George. Leonard outside. There's the triple. Nails it. From beyond the arc.
Smart play from PG. Just sees a man with a better shot and gets him the rock. Think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career that had to have come around 2021. That season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season. Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Westbrook with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, we're glad, though, that Leonard took the time to fully recover, Brent.
That BA, you have to prioritize your health as a player. Kawhi has had his scares throughout his career, but him being fully healthy is going to help him unleash his full game on any opponent. So getting him back to 100%, a priority for him and the team.
Now here's Leonard. Offline with a 3. It's Edwards on the wing. And Edwards slams it in.
Sort of defining the term floor general. Conley has total command of this offense.
Here's Westbrook. Kicks it to George. That shot off. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Conley. McDaniels from long range. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Westbrook outside. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. McDaniels against George. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Timberwolves have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Shoots over George. Towns can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Well, the Timberwolves struggle. Goal by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Now here's Westbrook.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Out to Leonard. Clock at 6. 4-3. Goes back up. Back to Westbrook. Puts up a 3. Batum gets the bucket.
Batum getting the ball and just really relaxing on that jab.
The Timberwolves trail. Outside Conley. Pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. On the take. The Clippers grab the miss.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Batum. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Minnesota with the ball. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from deep. It's George on the wing. Over Edwards. And George with the basket on the assist by Leonard.
You see Paul George's focus that time. Opportunistic bucket, gets to the interior and does the work.
Conley passes to Towns. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Westbrook against Conley. Puts up the 8-footer. George, a deep three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 8 so far. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. It's tipped. Westbrook outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
You look at the massive hauls that have been received in the trades with Paul George. That should tell you how valuable PG is. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Pass to Edwards. From deep three-point range.
Paul George instincts right there, just taking over that possession. He's using his length right there to take away a lot.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Clippers ahead, leading by 5. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
On the court for Minnesota. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the 1. Brent, some people have talked about the return of the mid-range jumper. Is that something you've seen as well?
I don't know, BA, if it ever really left. I mean, the guys that we talk about often have been doing it for years and doing it well. So coaches who understand that they have players that have a tremendous skill to make shots and make tough shots are still going to lean on possessions where that shot is offered up to the rim.
Here's George. Pass to Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Leonard once again imposing his will.
And for Minnesota, they're shooting just 33% so far in this game. Conley with the ball, and it's Leonard picking him up. Conley passes to Edwards. From deep. Batum pulls it in. The Clippers in the lead. Here's George. And the jam by George.
And this is how you become a triple-double machine like Russell. You get the ball to the easy open shot.
Towns on a screen. Here's Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, that's moving them well into the right direction.
And he can't get that one. The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Westbrook outside. Batum outside. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. Conley against Westbrook. Conley passes to Towns. Conley finds Towns. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Almost 7 feet tall. Towns has the length to get to the line. A tough guy to guard.
No good on the second free throw. The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brent.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps that you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
Towns passes to Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And Edwards it in.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Minnesota on D. 8-point game. Leonard for three. Drains the triple. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Came into the league and struggled from the three-point line. Kawhi Leonard has made his weakness a strength.
The three, Conley. The shot, no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Stolen by Conley. Gobert with it. Guarded now by George. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen away. And it's the Clippers on the break. And the jam by George.
Yeah, you can't be too reckless with the length that Batum has out there. He'll pick your pocket.
Conley finds Towns. Rebound by the Clippers. Batum's got 4 rebounds now. And he's going for the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Gobert up top. Back to Towns. Down low. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Leonard up top. Pass to George. From deep. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's McDaniels. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Westbrook with it. Here's Zubac. Here's Batum. On target from range. Batum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's where Nicholas Batum is so dangerous. Man, if he was in boxing, he could be a corner man.
Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And
your Clippers, 27. The Timberwolves, 13.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You're going to like what we're seeing from Nick Batum.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
We've got Norman Powell, Mason Plumlee out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Eric Gordon, and it's Highland in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward, exceptional court awareness.
Here's Highland. Out to Powell. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves shooting 35% so far in this one. Here's Prince. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Prince has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Gordon can't hit.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Here's Reed. Soft touch off the glass.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
To the inside. Here's Covington. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Clippers lead by 9.
Yeah, everybody knows that Bones nickname is going to stick for quite a while, but don't let it fool you. This guy is not afraid to take it inside and challenge bigger defenders.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Fires the 3. Rebound Minnesota. Pass to Alexander Walker. Kicks it out to Anderson. Now here's Reed. Here's Prince. Anderson with a screen on Powell.
How about Torian Prince getting up there and slamming it down?
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Highland. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Pass to Noel. The three. Gordon pulls it in. And with Highland, the fearlessness he brings. It's what makes the fans love him, Brent.
Yeah, B.A., I like the Bones nickname, by the way, but the energy, it's infectious, and that's what Bones brings to the game. And when he gets hot, this guy tends to stay hot for a long time.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Prince. From behind the arc. Counted from distance. Prince has got 8 points in the quarter.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Highland. Back to Powell. 6 to shoot. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Powell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Alexander Walker. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Highland. Here's Plumlee. And he drops it in from the low post. And now an 11-point Clipper lead.
For his career, more than 3/4 of Plumlee's basket have come within 3 feet of the rim, so you know he's going to take it inside.
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Gordon. Here's Reed. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Reed's got 6 points.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
27 seconds left to play in the third. Covington, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Anderson gets the bucket.
Capable on the interior to score so long. Slow-mo. Anderson not going to pass up a look like that.
Outside Covington. Up top Gordon. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. We've got Jalen Noel. Kyle Anderson is out there with Torian Prince. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Alexander Walker in a 2-guard.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Leonard finds George. Out to Leonard. Back to George. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
For the early years when Paul George came into the league with the Pacers, you wondered how his frame would fill out. It's filled out nicely.
George against Edwards. Pass to Towns. He takes it in. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Fantastic use off the bounce by Towns, getting all the way to the rim.
Westbrook against Conley. Westbrook, the pass to George. Leonard outside. Fires from deep. Sinks the tray.
He's made himself into such a reliable scorer. Hard not to call Leonard's number as often as possible.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Leonard. Batum outside, inside, and stolen by Edwards. Towns with the ball. Guarded now by George. Right side Edwards. To the paint. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Batum outside. Pass to Zubac. The shot no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Here's McDaniels. Here's Gobert. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And the stifle tower makes his presence felt on the offensive end. He's really developed an array of moves on the interior.
That's off as well, so he misses both. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Leonard. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
Already such a complete offensive player, yet every year Kawhi Leonard develops his handle just a little bit more.
For three, Conley. Drops in the three. Conley's got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Minnesota shooting the ball at 48% so far. Pass to Towns. Inside. Edwards finds Towns. Shot clock at 6. Gobert. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
George against Edwards. Now here's Leonard. Defense is right there. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Pass to Leonard. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Towns goes in. Banked it in off the glass.
That's just Big Cat using his upper body strength to convert through contact.
George outside. Out to Leonard. Pass to Westbrook. 5 to shoot. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 5 assists in the game. Outside Conley. Takes a 3. Batum pulls it in.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And here's George. Leonard outside. From deep three-point range, the long-distance 3 is buried. And the Clippers lead by 12.
Kawhi Leonard's game is just so special. He's so talented at getting to his spots, doing it with patience and poise, and capitalizing.
Towns can't get it to go. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Leonard outside. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth. Edwards pulls it in. And Minnesota has possession. Down by 12. Towns for 3. Batum pulls it in. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.